Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Walther P-38 mod, which is being made by user Robbie the Kid. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is the real-world Walther P-38 pistol, and I've been having a load of fun with it so far. As you guys know me, I always love a good real-world historic gun, provided it's from the Cold War or earlier, and this gun was designed in 38 and I think released in 39, so, you know, pretty old gun and has seen usage all over the world, so not too surprising to perhaps find one of them here in the Commonwealth. So let's jump on over here and have a look at what all we do get with the P-38 pistol, which in its most standard basic form will deal 21 base damage with a 38 round, with a firing rate of 6, a range of 119, accuracy of 59, and a weight of 3.6. Not too shabby there, and as you can see, it is a pretty nice looking gun. Now the modeling and texturing for this were actually ported over from another game, though the texture did get some edits done to lighten it up and change a few things here and there, I believe, but still overall a good thing. Now, as for the modifications, honestly, it's a little bit lacking, but being a very early to mid-game gun, and there's enough in here to keep it useful. I do hope that this gun does see a bit further development, especially in the sights and magazine category, just to add a few more things into there. It would be quite nice, but overall, again, useful enough for an early to mid-game gun. Now, as for how you do get your hands on these things, well, first thing is first, there is a required DLC for this thing to function, and that is a Far Harbor. Now, once you have that installed, it's going to be pretty easy to find these in the world. Again, it's a very early game gun, so you'll start seeing it in stores, on gunners, raiders, and even railroad agents. So it shouldn't take you long at all to get your hands on one of these P-38s. Now, as for the modifications that we do have available for this thing, we do have a pretty decent amount of receivers, as you'll see here in that category. The pretty typical sorts of things you'll find on most guns: standard, heavy, light, calibrated, an automatic receiver even, on up to the powerful auto and advanced receiver, which are going to give you the highest amount of damage for either semi-auto or full auto fire, and of course any additional perks you do have to up damage will bring that to a little bit nicer of a number. Now, next in the grip category, we've got three things: either the standard, comfort, or sharpshooter's grip to help out with your accuracy and hip fire accuracy, etc. Always nice. In the magazine category, we just got either a standard or quick eject. I would love to see perhaps an extended one in here, especially for that full auto receiver we have. It would be nice to have more than, you know, a few rounds. Now then, the sights category, this is the biggest disappointment for me personally, because you guys know me, I love having lots of options, and sadly, we only have iron sights, and this is my one real disappointment I have with the gun, because even the iron sights, you'll see in a minute, they're a little bit borked. Now, as for the final category here of muzzle, we have either the standard, a compensator, a field suppressor, or a really slick agency suppressor. Very nice. I was about to say very 007 of it, but, you know, definitely wrong gun for that, but hey, you know what? Close enough. Now, overall, again, I would really love to see some further development here to add in a few more things, especially in the sights category, but still, for an early to mid-game gun, there's enough in here to make it useful for at least a little while, which is always nice. Now, before we actually get to the shooting, I meant to say something when we were talking about where to get it from, and that is the caliber used for the gun. I'm currently using the vanilla download, which does make it that 38 round. But if you do use caliber complex, there is an alternate download for the mod that'll actually make it the 9x19mm caliber round, which it actually uses in the real world. So that is quite nice there, that there is a compatibility for caliber complex. Let me just go ahead and grab my 2 modified ones here to show off the suppressor and also the full auto fire. But let's head on back this way and take some shots. I'm going to hip fire for the first ones and then show you the issue with the sights as it stands at the moment. So let's fire our, what is it, 8 rounds, I think? Yeah, 8 rounds. And there we go. Hip firing, not the most accurate thing in the world, but with the iron sights, I'm aiming at the target. Iron sights are showing up at the top of the target. It's a little bit awkward, which is very unfortunate, but for close range fighting, which this is definitely a much more close range pistol than a medium to long range one, I think it's still perfectly serviceable. And plus, with me using VATS quite a bit, it's not really that much of an issue at all. But if you do use iron sight aiming a lot, then that could certainly be problematic. Another reason why I hope that there are some more sights added in for modifications, because, well, it'd be nice to see a reflex sight or even a short scope perhaps on it that might help out with that aiming a bit more. Now, as for the automatic version, let's go see that thing, because, oh boy, it shoots fast, and with only an 8-round magazine, oh, it's gone real quick. There it goes. It's gone. It's already gone. All 8 rounds out the barrel and just... Oh, it's magnificent, though. I really do like it. That is just... You know, you start aiming, hip fire, like, right in the chest. By the time it gets to the 8th bullet, it's right in their head. It'll be great. Now, as for the suppressed one here, which has the highest damage at 36, nice suppressor on there, though, you know, just good for your close range sniping of enemies for those sneaky characters out there, which is always good. Now, let's take a look at this thing in action, and, we're definitely not fighting a Deathclaw today with this weapon. With how low damage it is, we're just gonna get out some nice, lovely raiders and, you know, just take him out quite nicely. He's down with that 36. Beautiful. Let's actually get another out, and oh, hi! Oh, and it wouldn't have helped if I wouldn't have missed the first shot. Oh, hey, he's got more 38 rounds. Lovely. And let's actually get out the automatic version and actually spawn 2 of these guys and see how it goes. And Q, and there we go. Just some nice shots there. You can see with it that the VATS, the amount of points it uses, action point-wise, is minuscule. So you can get a lot of shots off with this thing in VATS, which is always cool. And I always do quite like that a lot, since I am pretty awful at aiming. I do like to use VATS when possible. I sometimes forget and panic fire everywhere, but you know, hey, VATS, good times, good times. Let's actually get out 2 more. And hello, you. Let's just get like 1, you know, full burst to the head and try and get you to the head too. Beautiful. Oh yeah, he's gone. Lovely, lovely. Now let's actually try that one thing I was saying a moment ago over there with aim at the chest and see how it goes to the head. Just get 1 guy out for this test, and oh, it would have helped if I had a full magazine. Okay, okay. And it'd help if I could also hit the man. All right, well, he's dead now. You know what? You know what? I've got a plan to make that work because I do want to see it work. Let's spawn him in, then turn off his combat AI so I can just murder a man. And there we go. Yeah, pretty much worked how I thought it would. Wonderful. Those 8 rounds, not a whole lot. Not actually that much kick either, but enough to go from chest to head. Or, well, for him, lack of 1. Good times, good times. And I've overall had a lot of fun with this gun. I know it does have some problems, especially in the sight category, both with its inaccuracy with the actual iron sights, as well as the lack of additional sights. But I gotta admit, I've got a soft spot for this gun in my heart because I've actually shot these in real life a fair few times. They are a fun gun to shoot, and I just enjoy having them now here in the Commonwealth. So if you would like to check this gun out for yourself and have some fun with it, which I would certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that, my friends, is gonna be it for this one today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and you do come back for the next one. Until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, well, have a good one.